Welcome to Module 5. In this module, we're going to talk about footage, setting up your footage, your folders, and your flow. This is really important, and it's going to save you a ton of time. Not only if you're filming for clients, but also your own content. A lot of the content that we film is called evergreen content, so you can reuse it. You want to make sure whether you're on a desktop, a Mac, an iPhone, an Android, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure you have organized folders so that way you can go and find it. We're going to go over my basic folder structure and what I use to make sure that when I need to go back or I have to get a client another copy, I know exactly where it is. So since we're doing a course on our 10-part mini series, I am going to put my folder in the courses. There's our 10-part content creation. All I did is I went over to our device, our SD card, located the footage, clicked it, dragged it, and dropped it. All right, so what's really important here and why you need to make sure that you have a great organized file setup is it's going to save you headaches so much in the long run in the editing process, the posting process, the revisiting process. On small projects like this, I just have my clips out there raw, right? I'll show you another example that I did for that. So here is a magazine I shoot for. If I go in here, there wasn't many photos, so all of my raw photos are here, right? If I click on this, you're going to see, it looks all right. Doesn't look great, but I always make sure I set up a final folder. So when I go in and I'm looking at content, I know where all my finished footage is. Here's the completed of that one. So let's go back to our Seagate drive, our courses, our Part 10 content. So all of my content is going to live here. So when I go into my editing software, which we're going to cover on the next module, everything's going to be right there all the time. Now, you can do the same thing if you have an iPhone or an Android. You can set up different folders, and I highly encourage that because it is so frustrating to be swiping forever trying to find the one video you want to post, especially after you've been creating content for 6 months, a year, 2 years. That's going to get lost in the weeds because we all take way too many pictures with our phones. So it's a lot easier to just go to the folder and just go from there, right? And then once I'm done, we're going to export everything to this finals folder. One last thing to mention is after you're done with all of your recording and all of your files, everything's transferred. What I do is I take the SD card out of my computer. I double check to confirm the files are still there, so they transferred to the hard drive. And then I'm going to go in and reformat my memory card every single time. This is my process. This is what I do to make sure I don't miss anything on any of my footage. The second I get home, the very first thing I do is I offload all of my footage.
I hope you found this video useful. Follow me right here on YouTube for more great content daily. Download my international best-selling book, Be Good, Be Brief, Be Gone, for absolutely free at growfast.club. I say again, download my book at growfast.club for all of my 7-figure growth hacks. Get your copy now while it's still free.
There it is. Magnum. Holy moly.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Dear God. It's beautiful.